today's video, I'm going to be taking one of your books and applying the best method for finding keywords. Hello, my name is Ben McQueeney, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I make videos on how you can make a great passive income selling low content and no content books on Amazon KDP. And if that sounds like something you like the sound of, then please subscribe to my channel, leave me a like, and hit that notification bell. So, what did I do? I went on my self-publishing help group for low content and no content books and asked the 14,000 people there if anybody would volunteer their book so I could optimize their keywords. And a fair few people volunteered. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. And, well, quite a lot did in the end, so I couldn't do them all, so really sorry, but the point of this video is for you to see the method that I use when finding keywords for my books. Yeah? And so I'm going to have a look at them, and I'm going to pick one, and we're going to go through the process, so watch along. Now, what I did say is, if I get 100 likes on this video, yeah, and 1,000 views, then I'll do another one. And we'll keep doing it. We'll go and go and go and go and go. Around and around and around. So I like this video. Let's get into it. Right, so I am on the Amazon KDP Low and No Content Self-Publishing Help Group. So let's just pull it down to the comment that I made earlier on. So let's just pull this down. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. The King of Kensington. King of Kensington. Anyway, let's pull this down. Let's go to... Here it is. So what I said, I'm going to make a video where I take someone's book and get them the best possible keywords for it. All I need is a volunteer. Okay? So obviously we've got quite a lot of people here. But there was one that caught my eye immediately, which I really liked the name. So let's just pull this down. Let's pull this down until I can see the actual book that I liked the look of. I like the look of this one. Steampunk dog colouring book. Yes. Love it. But let's just pull it down. It was this one. This one here, look. This was Karen Corliss, and her book is Lasses with Glasses. It's Lasses with Glasses. Love it. Love it, right? So we're going to, and look, I've put on here, my God, I love this title. And it's true. I absolutely love this title. Love it. So if we're going to, so let's just have a quick look at her page. Here we go. So this is the page. So Lasses with Glasses, colouring book for girls, tweens, teens and adults celebrating the art, fashion and beauty of wearing glasses. Okay, so there's 30 colouring pages. So let me just pull this down and quickly critique this. I would give that a bit more, it seems a bit one-dimensional, that it's just all the same text. If you can kind of make the, like maybe like a hook at the top with in bold, maybe a few italicized sections and a call to action at the end, I would definitely do on this, okay? I like the front cover. Possibly we could maybe think about improving that typeface. But if I just pull this down here, we've got some nice A+ content. Very good. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, that. Absolutely beautiful. And we're in some nice ranks, some nice categories there. Okay. One thing you could do is get the interior of your video and get someone to upload a video for you so people can actually see the inside of the interior. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to copy this. Okay. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to open a random document. Here's my random document. I'm going to paste it into there. Let's just go paste without formatting. There it is. Now what I like to do when I'm doing my keywords is if I've got a description, I will write a description and then I'll go through the description and point and pick out keywords that we could investigate. Okay, so we've got, let's have a look here. So women, that is definitely a keyword because that is going to be our audience, okay, who like wearing eyeglasses. Okay, now I know eyeglasses are this particular niche, okay, but we probably There won't be very many people searching for that, I don't think, but we can check. So girls, teens and adults, yes, that's another one that we need to have a look at. Very good. Each page canvas. Vibrant imagination. Vibrant. Vibrant. Explore the art and fashion, so that's one. Okay. Time slower have been proud to wear glasses. Let your creativity flourish. So creativity is going to be a one as well. Women, again, burst of colour, tribute to elegance and intelligence. Eyeglasses, body, embrace the vision of beauty. One colouring page at a time, right? So colouring page, colouring book, those sorts of things. Okay, so we've got some general ideas there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to pull up a Excel document. And this is on Google. So lasses and glasses keywords. Now, as you can see at the top here, I've got some labels: keyword, average pages, number of competitors, average price, average monthly earnings, the number of searches per month, and the competition score. And I've got some colours here. That's just from one that I did last time. Yeah, so we're just going to go over to the absolute best program for finding keywords, Publisher Rocket. So let's go over to there, and what we're going to do is we are going to search a lot. Make sure we're in Australia. Make sure we're in Australia. Is anybody in Australia? Make sure you are in Australia. That is actually the United States flag. Just be absolutely clear there. That's the American flag. Okay, so we're in America. Go to keywords, click on that. Let's have a look here. Now, we want it to be book, obviously, because we don't want to look at Kindle. Okay, so if we just go back to our little document that we had, and let's just see what we've got. So we've got lasses and glasses, women, eyeglasses, fashion, girls, teens, things like that. Okay, so I think the first stage to do would be to just make it as broad as possible. Okay, so let's just put in colouring book for girls. Colouring book for girls. Colouring book for girls. Okay, let's just see what we get here. Right, now what I like to do is we've got the all the kind of keywords which Publisher Rocket is throwing out. Now these are the things that people are actually typing into Amazon. So what we would like to do is we investigate every one of these. Now this takes a bit of time to do this, but don't worry, because actually it's a bit fun. If you just do all this, you get a really strong finger. Get a really strong finger. You get the best, strongest finger. So go down here, click all of these, and as we are clicking these, what's it doing? It's giving us all that research data, and that's what we need. So if we go along all these, I've done all of that. And what Publisher Rocket has done, I'll just pull this up to the top again. Colouring book for girls. It gives us the kind of, for this keyword, the books in that keyword have got an average page of 96, a number of competitors over 1,000. You know, it's very unlikely you're going to get less than 1,000 when you're getting so much searches, okay? Average price, average monthly earnings, but the thing that we really want to be interested in is the amount of searches per month, okay, and the competition score. So the competition score, put simply, is how competitive that particular keyword is. Okay. Now the way they assess that is by books that have got, you know, a lot of reviews, publishers who have got a lot of sales in their back catalogue and things like that. Okay, so the competition score is very important, but it's got this traffic light system. Now I always say that 2 greens are the best. So if you've got green searches and green competition score, we're all good. Now if we've got green and yellow, that's good. If we've got yellow and green, that's good. If you've got any reds, sling it. Goodbye. Throw it away. Throw it away. Goodbye. So what we're going to do is we are going to order this by pressing this little up button twice. Boom, boom. And now look, I've pulled all the massive searches to the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull this all the way down until we get to reds. And here's the reds here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go over to our spreadsheet, and I'm going to pop that into there. Can you see what I'm doing? Have you worked it out? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. So let's do another one. Let's do another one, right? So let's go back over here, and let's type in fashion colouring book. Fashion, spelled correctly, colouring book. Now I'm actually spelling colouring the American way, yeah? Because that's what we're looking for. So let's click this again, So fashion colouring book, a lot of these have already come up. So let's just pull this to see if there's any new ones. So fashion colouring book for teens, fashion colouring book. Okay, so there's some ones there we can add. So let's just add these in here. Now what I'm going to try and do with this video is not do much editing, so it's actually can see the thought processes that I'm going through here without too much kind of chopping and changing and things like that. Okay, so back to Rocket, we need to keep going. We need 7 back-end keywords, don't we? So we need to have quite a few here. So let's just go to colouring book for teens. Let's have a look at that. What's colouring book for teens going to throw out? So colouring book for teens. Go get them, Rockets. Right, so same process. Let's just go through all of these and start to see which ones are going to give us some good results. Now, what you can do is if you buy Publisher Rocket, it's going to cost some money. It's going to cost, I think it's $97, right? But here's the thing. Because this is so useful, it's so useful, this program, right? You can claim that off your tax, okay? So it's going to give you lots of great keywords. You're going to get lots of use out of it. Now, I bought mine 4 years ago, I think, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Can't actually remember. But I use it almost every day, yeah? So for $97 and for the data it gives you, it's really good. And actually doesn't really cost you anything because it's tax deductible, yeah? So, you know, you should potentially think if you want to skyrocket your KDP business, have a think about buying it. I'll leave the link in the description on this video. So let me just keep going here. So colouring book for teens we did there. Okay, so why don't we do, let's go back to the spreadsheet and let's just see if there's anything else. So we've got those teens and adults, art, fashion, creativity. Creative, let's see, creative colouring book. Let's try that. Creative colouring book. Creative colouring book. Colouring book. No, we want colouring book. So let's just go for that and let's just see what that throws out. Okay, so creative colouring book. So let's just open these and let's see if we start to get any nice hits with these. So let's just go down and just open all of those. And as you can see, I'm just repeating the same process time in, time out. Now what you can do is actually read at what you're expanding, yeah, to sort of save yourself a little bit of time. But what I tend to do is just go for it like that, because it just kind of takes the thought out of it. And you pull it to the top and then we press that twice and we get all the good ones at the top. And we just pull that down until we have got, okay, so we've got a couple of reds there, we don't want those. So let's just pull that here. So at the moment, I'm just looking for searches, guys, yeah. So I'm not looking for the competitive score at the moment, right? So we've got those here. So what we could do is let's twist it a little bit, okay? So we think colouring book for teens, colouring book for girls. Why don't we twist it, right, and make it, let's think out the box. Let's think gifts. Gifts for girls. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what that's going to come up with. So if we go to back to Publisher Rocket, let's go to gifts for girls. And let's see what comes up here. So gifts for girls, and then again we've got the kind of the same sort of situation. So we'll go down here, down here, down here, and so on and so forth. Now when you are finding keywords, what you want to do is you want to use Publisher Rocket, or you can use, you can do the manual method, and I've got a video for the manual method, which I will put in the description as well, if you want to do the manual method. But what you want to do is once you've got your keywords, and you've got them kind of like stacked up, you want to optimize them as best as possible, okay? So we are going to have a look at doing that as well at the end of this video. I'll see what I've done. See, because I'm too busy nattering, I haven't got the good ones out. I pulled a load of red ones in there. Silly Ben, never mind. It'll be fine. Right. So gifts for girls, yeah, very good. Gifts for teens. Should we try that? Let's try gifts for teens. Okay, gifts for teens. Gifts for teens. So gifts for teens. And again, you've got things like this. Gift for teens, first car, gift for teens. And as I say, a lot of these are not particularly relevant either. So, you know, gifts for teens, art. Well, that's a good one, isn't it? Car, no, no, no. Gift for teen girls, yeah, that's a good one. Gift for teens, makeup. Okay. It's not makeup, but, you know, it's kind of fashion-y sort of thing. Under $15, yeah, that's a good one. Just for okay, so let's just see if any of these were decent. Too competitive, but this one's alright. Gift for teens, makeup, that could potentially be okay. So let's put that into our spreadsheet. Oops, silly man. So let's just put that in there. Now let's just have a look to see if there's anything we missed. So we'll look creativity, stunning women, burst of colour. Okay, so let's go back here. Lasses with glasses, celebrating art, fashion, beauty. Beauty colouring book. Let's try beauty colouring book. Beauty colouring book. Beauty colouring book. Right. Oh, there's a few there. So let's just open these again. Now what I'm going to do, after I've done this one, I'm going to type in eyeglasses and let's just see what comes up. Because it's quite a specific thing. I can't see many people typing that in. But we can have a go. See, there was one there which is a horror one. So I've just left that. Because obviously it's not relevant, is it? No, it's not. So let's type in to Publisher Rocket eyeglasses. Eyeglasses. This is where loads come up and I'm like, oh. Okay, so eyeglasses. Strap, obviously that makes sense. Eyeglasses, holder. You see, so if we go through this, you can see that, you know, although it's a niche. I tell you what, why don't we think to ourselves, okay, so, you know, women they've got glasses, yeah, but if you actually look here, you can see in the A+ content that a lot of these women kind of, see, look, we've got kind of like floral, fashion, I guess, intelligence, elegance. Let's try elegance. Elegance colouring book. Let's see what comes up here. Oh, see, so this doesn't get searched very often. Nah, see. Let's try a professional colouring book. Oh, so let's have a look at these. Whoa, look at that! That's a good one. Very good. He's done it again. He's done it again. And this is the thing. This is the thing, you see. This is the best thing about Publisher Rocket. Look, I would never have thought of that. Professional colouring book, right? Look at that. 4,500 searches a month and look, competition score 4. There's hardly any competition for this. I know what I'm doing next week. So anyway, that's going in 100%. Right, so let's just copy that over. And we've done enough of those searches now, right? Now, this is the thing. This is the next stage. The next stage, then, is to go up to here, and we're going to order this by competition score now, because we know we've got all these ones in here that have got good results. So if we just arrange that, so we've got the lowest competition score at the top, right? Now, professional colouring book, as we've just seen, is pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that yellow. We're happy with that one, right? Now I'm going to stick a little 1 here, and we'll explain why I'm doing that in a second. Let's have a look. Colouring book for teens people. 211, not so good. Toddler, it's not for toddlers. Creative books for kids. Let's do that. Let's do creative books for kids. Very good. Colouring book for teens, simple. Yeah. Yeah. Creative colouring book for girls. That's another good one. Very good. Ah, away Ben, man. Let's just go back there. Let's do this. Let's make that yellow. And so it's not a horror book. Colouring book for teens bulk. It's not a bulk. Colouring book for teens flowers. Now it does have flowers in, but we're not very happy with the searches there, so I'll bugger that. Colouring book for girls. Princess. And there's not princesses. Colouring book for adults. Colouring book for teens. Disney. No. IP. We don't nick someone's IP. Colouring gifts for girls. Reunion. No. Gifts for teens. Makeup. Yeah, I think we did find that one, didn't we? But it's not makeup, is it? So, Black Girl Magic Colouring Book, no. Gifts for Girls, Barbie, no. Beauty Colouring Book. Now, that's one. Let's get that on the go. And put that there. Horror Book, no. Reverse Colouring Book, no. Gifts for Girls, Sweet 16. Well, it's not searched very much, so we won't bother with that. Fashion Colouring Book for Teens, there we go. That's a good one. Let's have that there. That's very relevant, and we're going to put a one there. Creative Cats Colouring Book, Creative Colouring Book Haven, Gifts for Girls in the Hospital. Colouring Book Creative Haven, that's not right. Gifts for Girls in the Hospital. Look at that. It's quite a lot of sales there, so we could potentially do that. Now that's a keyword, which is an interesting one, which I've never come across, so that's a potentially interesting one. Colouring book for girls, Barbie, no. Fashion design colouring book, there's another one, and it's still within our green yellow, very good. Gift for girls, so let's go down to here. Colouring book for girls, fashion, that's relevant. And again, I didn't put a one on there, and I put a one on there. Okay. 3-year-old girls, not correct. Look at this. Colouring book for teens and adults. Yeah, we're happy with that. So let's just get that there. Very good. And unicorn, no. Creative colouring book. Well, it is creative colouring book, isn't it? Oh, wait, Ben, man. So that is yellow. Let's just go to here. One. You'll see why I'm doing these ones in a second. Colouring book for teen girls. Yeah, that's still colouring book. For teen girls, yes. Mermaid colouring book. Oh, what's this one here? Inspiration colouring book for girls. Nope, sorry. Gifts for girls age 8 to 10. Right now, it's maybe a little bit young, but look at that. Look at that. Look at those average earnings. Look at those searches. We want to put that keyword in, definitely. Definitely. Colouring book for girls, cute. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Yeah, we can have cute. That's fine. Very cute, cutie. So we've got this one, colouring book for teens. Right. Yes, that's another one. Very good. Very good. Now what you'll find is I'm pulling all these out. You're never going to be able to use all these, are you? You're never going to be able to use them all, right? But we're just pulling out the good ones. So colouring book for girls, right? And what I would say there is I think we've got enough, but now we'll reveal why I've just got all these ones, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the filter off that, put the filter back on, but now include this one, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Now that's pulled all the ones to the top, okay? So even the ones where I've probably messed about on. Okay, so let's just copy all those and we'll put them into this one. So it's just a different one, okay? So let me just delete all that off for now. Simple as that. I hope you're still with me because this video is probably it's probably quite long. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to, now that we've got good searches, good competition score, we are going to do this. We're going to put this by kind of A to Z, yeah? So what we're going to do is we're going to pick out all the ones that we want as a main keyword, okay, before we start blending them. So one of them was the one, let's have a look here. That one is a good one. So what I'm going to do is, this is the way I sort of split these out, is I kind of insert a row above, like this. And then I'll just make that white. See, so we want this keyword here, this gifts for girls age 8 to 10, because it's got this 10,000, okay. Professional colouring book. Remember that one was a really good one, wasn't it? So we want that as well. And what I tend to do is just make a kind of space between each one. Okay. Now this was an interesting one, wasn't it? Gifts for girls in the hospital. Right, so all of these three here are interesting. So what I do is if we just do gifts for girls age 8 to 10, and what we'll do is we'll just bold that and italicize it so we know that that's one we're going to have. We're going to keep gifts for girls in hospital. So there we go, there is another one there. And professional colouring book. Very good. So we've got 3 keywords there where we haven't tampered with them, but look at the amount of searches. We're looking at about 16,000 searches there a month just with those 3 keywords. Yes. Fashion colouring book for teens. So what you do now is we start to have a look and see which ones we can blend. Yeah. So look at this. Colouring book for girls, teens. Colouring book for teens and adults. Colouring book for girls. Okay. Colouring book for teens, people. Colouring book for teens, simple. Okay, so what we can do is if we just insert one above there and insert one above there and insert one above there. And what we're going to do, or what I'm going to show you, is I can see that what we can do is if we put colouring book for girls, cute, yeah, that'll cover that keyword. Oops, not cure. But if we add fashion into there, we've blended these 2 keywords into one. There we go, like so. Colouring book for girls, so we've covered these 2 in that one. We've blended it together. Now look at this. Colouring book for girls, teens. Colouring book for teens and adults. Colouring book for teen girls. So if I look for the best one, which is probably this one here, yeah, we're going to write that in. So colouring book for teens girls, which is this one, right? What we need to do is we need to put and adults, which then covers them 3. Okay, so now we've covered these 2, those 3. That should be yellow, shouldn't it? So we've got those 2 in here, and we've got those 3 in here. You get me? And then we've got these 3 which are here. So we need to get 2 more. So we need to pull 2 more out. Now, beauty colouring book, it's not got very many searches, so we'll just kind of just leave that. Colouring book for teens, people. Colouring book for teens, simple. So there's another one. Okay, so we could colouring book for girls. So this colouring book for girls here also fits into there as well, doesn't it? So this one can actually fit into there. So if I just go above, team for girls, so we're actually getting the benefit of that one in that particular keyword here. So if we go colouring book for teens, people, simple, there we go, so it's covered those 2. So let's just make sure that we've got that identified. I don't know why that's a different font, but it is. Infernal machine. So how many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 1 more to do. Now, creative colouring book for girls, creative colouring book for kids, right? Creative toddler, so that's not right. We don't want that. Let's just delete that. I don't know how I've pulled that through. So what I would do is I would insert one above and insert one above here. Now remember, like what I said, is we're not going to get every particular one. It's just not going to happen, yeah? But what we can do is we can make the most of the ones we've got here. So we can make the most of these 3 here. So creative colouring book. Right, so we can put 4 girls, 4 kids. So if we just put 4 girls and then put kids at the end. So can you see that I have got these 3 keywords here are basically the raw keyword with the data attached to it, yeah? And the other 4 keywords are those 2 blended together, those 4 blended together here, those 2 blended here, and these 3 blended here. Okay, so what I'd do now, just to kind of for completeness, let's pull all this into one kind of area so that Karen can pause the video and potentially use these keywords in her book if she so wishes. Yeah. So let's just do this one, and the last one. Oh, away, Ben, man. Copy, paste. Right, so what we can do is if we just pull this to here, do this, and make this large. Well, you can't even bloody see, can you? There we go. So, Karen, there are your keywords for your Lasses with Glasses book. Okay, so why don't you apply them to your metadata and see how it does for you. Okay, so I hope everyone else who watched along, I hope you're still with me. Yeah, I hope you found it useful, and that's how I do my keywords now for my books, and using Publisher Rocket really helps. Okay, so if you have a look at this video, I think you might find that useful too. And until next time, bye.